Yo, Grand Rising Kings and Queens. You're listening to HL and the AM on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. Wow, we had a tragedy yesterday. Young Dolph was tragically murdered. Ooh, that one kind of stung, man. I ain't gonna cap, that one stung. He was just out trying to buy some cookies. Like, who gets shot at a cookie spot? So I googled the spot, right? It was I want to say like something cookies, Madison's Cookies or something like that, Medea's Cookies. I can't remember the actual name of the spot, right?
Yeah.
I remember the prices. $30 for a dozen cookies, man. I think there was something in them cookies. Well, who's gonna pay $30 for 12 cookies?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get hot wings for less than that. You can get 12 hot wings for less than $30. But anyway, that's another tragic, man. Another tragic story. Young life lost.
Yeah, it was 36.
36 years old. Is that young?
Technically.
I mean, yeah. 36 ain't young.
It's not,
you can't even hold your bladder at 36.
Yeah. Man, I'm 11 years removed.
Yeah, see, you 47. Maybe it is young then.
46. I don't know. I was thinking 35, but anyway, tragic. Yeah, it's crazy, and I haven't heard if they have any descriptions. They say people drove up, but they're not saying like what they were in or anything like that. So they say he was trying to shoot back.
Yeah, he was trying to defend himself. But they don't know who did it. And Makita's Cookies. That's the name of the place.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was shot outside of Makita's Butter Cookies, where he would visit every time he came home. Mm-hmm. And the store owner said someone drove up and shot him outside the store around 1 p.m. Broad daylight.
Yeah, people don't care no more.
Yeah, I mean, it really hurt Memphis because, Young Dolph was like the P.D. Pablo of Memphis. Like he was that one. Well, I know you had 3 6 Mafia a little earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, then who else came from Memphis? Gucci was Gucci from Memphis?
I don't know. But I mean, the thing is, now I'm not a big Young Dolph fan. Wasn't before he died. I'm not gonna start now. I tried to listen to a few tracks. Not a fan. But at the end of the day, there were people that were fans.
Yeah.
And for them, my heart goes out to the fans, the friends, and the family of Young Dolph.
Yeah, and they said he was back in town to
hand out turkey.
Yeah, and so do some stuff for the needy. So so definitely condolences, across the board for that.
Well, it does lead to a conversation that must be had about haters, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is a thing where we have way too many haters out here, and the thing is, it's like Lil Boosie said it best. He was like, you go to your hometown, it's people from your hometown that'll hate you. If he would have been in L.A. or Chicago or New York, wouldn't nobody have messed with him because they don't know him. But it was people that went to school with you in the third grade. They were in your third grade class. They knew you, and then you lived up to your potential, and they didn't. So now they feel some kind of way about it. So now they ride up on you and shoot you just because you actually made a success out of yourself. It's the crab in the barrel mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can't get out of the hood, so you're not gonna be a symbol of failure to us. Because the problem is, a lot of times a person's success, even though it's positive, can lead people to look at their own failures. Like, oh, he's doing great, but I'm a failure, so he has to die.
Yeah, and we know there's definitely some, the mentality that's out here to be that way. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people like that, and it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But Dolph had a track record, of getting, because here in Charlotte, doing CIAA, he got his joint got shot up, and then he got shot up in LA.
Right.
Not to say, like, of course I don't know him. You know what I mean? So I don't know the life he lived. I'm like you. I try to pull up some of his music, and none of it was familiar.
Right.
So I'm not sure what joints he had, but I know he affected, somebody. He did his thing in the industry. I've seen some interviews and things like that, but he did have I won't say a history, but he had a couple of occasions where people was trying to get at him.
Yeah.
But still, no person has the right to say when another person should live or die. So.
Exactly. Unless because, and that's something else that we got going on. There is a brother fighting for his life in Oklahoma. Kim Kardashian of all people. But now the thing is, we can talk about Kim K all we want to. The one thing that she does do is she does fight for victims.
Yeah.
Like for example, she tries to get people off death row, wrongly convicted prisoners and stuff like that. And she's done a lot of work with that. We don't really give her credit because of all the slut shaming and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Kim Kardashian is trying to lead a fight for stay of execution for Julius Jones.
Yeah, you got a few more hours before the judge,
Right.
before the governor makes that, has the opportunity to make that decision to stop that.
This man will be murdered today if they don't stop it. And see, this is the problem that I have with the justice system, especially the death penalty. It's because it's not accurate. Like, the way that the cops are, the way that the legal system is set up to not give us due process and to make sure that we get a fair trial. And then on top of all that, you can still execute me. And that's what's going on. Like, he is on death row for the murder of Paul Howell back in 1999, who was shot and killed in front of his sister and 2 young daughters after buying ice cream. And Jones contends that he was set up by the actual shooter, who he knows. And this is the problem, man. Kardashian, he didn't, there's been so many people to speak out, to give him alibis and everything, but none of that was
taken into account.
Right. And man, we just hope that justice is served and you get off, because from the accounts of it, he wasn't in the car, he wasn't there. They said that he looked like somebody, and it was all a bunch of circumstantial evidence, but nothing physically linking him to the spot, to the crime. And this is the thing. This is Oklahoma. You know how they do. You know how they do it in Oklahoma.
Tulsa.
So this man is going to be, killed because you have a lazy justice system that can't find the real criminal. So just because justice for black people isn't, we got to make sure someone, the right person gets, justice. No, it's someone has to pay for the crime. It don't matter who.
Yeah, so they put it on anybody.
Yeah, they'll put it on anybody, man. And I mean, my heart goes out for the victim. But at the same time, you can tell by looking at this dude, he ain't killed no man in front of his 2 daughters. You can just tell by looking at him, because, there's a look that killers have.
Sometimes.
You can, most of the time, 90% of the time, you can look into a killer's eyes and see a killer. This dude ain't no killer. That's just my own personal opinion. I don't know. He could have did it.
Yeah, like I said, it's if they got but see, the thing is, if they have evidence, if they have information, and I'll say if they got information that puts this man somewhere else other than his crime, then that is what it is. That's cut and dry. Looking at that also, the same situation. It was on the news yesterday. It was a dude who's been locked up for 52 years for a murder. He's been going up for trial, but he did get released. He did make parole, but the daughter of the victim, she was just like, I don't think he's sorry. After 52 years, and I get it, you lost a loved one, so that stain and that pain is always gonna be there. But after 52 years, they did get him off.
Well, they got him. But at least they got him off, man. But like you said, 52 years, man. I'm come off with a chip on my shoulder, yeah. That is a long time to take someone's life. 52 years. That is older than me and you.
Yeah, but this guy really did the crime. He did do the murder, though.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
But he was, for whatever reason, he was denied parole after parole, but he finally got it. But of course, they got the family of the victim there, and the daughter was just like, nah, I don't think he's sorry.
Man,
so
I tell you this, bro. I saw that Chris Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna need Friday. He gonna need to make a Friday movie. The IRS is covering that homeboy for $9.6 million. He's gonna Smokey coming back because he hasn't paid back Then taxes, penalties, and interest, $9.6 million.
That he better call up Jackie.
Jack, yeah. Make a rush hour 5, 4.
Is it 4? Would it be?
It'd be a 4. Yeah, because in 2002, the IRS claimed that Tucker owed around $4.6 million, but not only reported and paid half, which he also did in 2006. In 2008, they alleged he only paid $127,000, but owed $2.4 million. And in 2010, he paid $4,642 of the $481,000 that he owed. I mean, this is all public record though, so y'all can look at it if you want. So if you really bored and you really want to dig into somebody's life, look up Chris Tucker's tax information.
Chris is just like, I'm gonna put something on it.
I'll put something on it. That's, we quick to put something on it, man. Like we treat stuff like it's layaway, man. Hey man, I got 2,000 right now, man. Can that just hold it down for a little bit?
Yeah, we definitely feel like as long as we paying something.
Yeah, it's like a car payment. Your car payment $500, you paying $250. That'll keep you in that bad boy for a couple of days, so you can figure out what you're gonna do with your life.
You park it at somebody else's house.
Yeah, and then an R. Kelly associate. He got 8 years for setting a witness's car on fire. His name is Michael Williams. He was sentenced to 8 years on Wednesday. Fox reports Williams was found guilty of setting a car on fire to intimidate a witness against R. Kelly. 38 Williams is a resident of Valdosta, Georgia, and was sentenced to federal court in Brooklyn. Williams was previously described as a relative of a former publicist of the R&B superstar. Williams traveled to Florida in June 2020 and set the car on fire, which was outside the home of the witness. The aim was to discourage cooperation with police and investigators. R. Kelly is set to go on trial for his federal child pornography case in Chicago next summer. All right, why are we still I get it, he guilty, man, but I mean, he already doing how many years he get?
Was he sentenced yet?
No, he wasn't. I don't think.
Seems like he don't get his sentencing until
I guess all the other trials are done, but they got to run concurrent.
I mean, yeah.
So he get 20 years here. He got 20 years. It's not gonna be 40. It's gonna be 20 years. Because all his sentences can be run concurrently most of the time. So whatever he gets here and whatever he gets at the other one is just gonna be the same time. Maybe less chance of parole. But yeah, anyway, let's just pray for R. Kelly. He's sick, man. He gonna set a car on fire to intimidate a witness. What do you think you are, Angela Bassett and Wayne to his head? But anyway, yo, I got some jams for y'all this morning. Keep it locked. Yo, I thought that was the song. That was just the instrumental. My bad, y'all. Yo, so the January 6th insurrection leader, QAnon Shaman, I think is how you say it. QAnon Shaman. He's gotten sentenced to 41 months in federal prison. That sounds like a baby's age. How old is he? 41 months?
Yeah.
But yeah, the man called QAnon Shaman, who was responsible or the ringleader for the January 6th insurrection, his real name is Jacob Chansley, was handed down a 41-month stint in federal prison. He pled guilty to obstructing an official proceeding before Congress after initially being arrested for knowingly entering, remaining in a restricted building or grounds without lawful entry. The QAnon Shaman was an integral figure of the Capitol Hill riots, one of many who vowed to take back the country after the 2020 election loss by former President Donald Trump. Could you imagine if we did that after Barack, served his last term?
Or if he would have lost?
Barack wouldn't have lost.
No.
Barack's the GOAT. Barack's like the Jordan of politics. He ain't losing in the finals.
I mean, so we just tore it up because he was leaving?
Not like literally. I think the best analogy for that would have been if we would have kidnapped Barack and wouldn't let him leave, like a bunch of brothers
just ran into the White House.
You ain't going nowhere, Barack.
Kevin, answer that phone.
You in the Oval Office, hit the button. Like what they say in Rush Hour, hit the button, hit the damn button.
Yeah, I mean we could definitely say just on how history rotates and how history is that it would have been a completely different outcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that was something that
we would have did,
of color would have done.
If people would have color would see, number one, the headlines would have been different. You see how they say where a bunch of upset Americans stormed the Capitol?
Thugs and
tried to storm. Thugs and hoodlums tried to storm the Capitol, but we chopped them down at the steps. That's how they would have been. That's what our article would have been. We would have tried.
Yeah, because you remember just with Trump wanting to walk across the street to take a picture
and shut the church down.
They threw grenades and, you know what I'm saying, like smoke bombs to clear the protesters out of the way. Like they did all of that just so he could walk across the street to take a picture holding the Bible
in front of a church.
In front of the church.
In front of a black church.
So it's crazy. Then there's an interview that was released with him talking about Pence and how he felt Pence was never in any danger. But then they will play him saying that, and then they will play the terrorists saying, hang Mike Pence. No, he wasn't in any danger. Hang Mike Pence.
Hey, he was good. They would talk about hang out with Mike Pence. They weren't saying hang. Man, what would you have done if they would have hung Mike Pence?
I don't know.
But like my thing is, why would they hang Mike Pence? He's the vice president.
But he had control. He had control over those votes going through.
Yeah,
on that day.
Yeah, because I think when it all started because I forgot what representative refused to give up their electoral votes to Joe Biden.
Not sure.
And they were like, "You're gonna give those votes up," and then next thing you know, 18 rednecks from West Virginia were like, "Hold my beer," and that's how it started. Man. Yeah. But good to know that he got somewhat of justice. 41 months ain't nothing though.
Yeah, he's been
got 41 years.
He's been locked up since his arrest, so he'll get credit for 10 months. And I remember, I think he was one when he first got locked up. Like his mom wrote the prison. It was like he can't eat the food. Yeah, he can't eat the food that's in there.
Spoiled little. like it's like, man, this ain't 60 days in, dude. Yep. You better shut up and suck that down, man.
But I think they changed it up for him. Like he was a vegan or something like that, so he couldn't eat the prison food. And I want to say they changed it, or they accommodated him rather.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they do, because white people, they get rights. You know what I'm saying? They get justice and stuff. It must be nice.
Who was it?
They have freedoms. They can walk into the Capitol building, taking selfies. And, it's a good year to be a white man.
The lady from New Jersey Housewives. When she got locked up, I think they allowed, and I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, my apologies. But I want to say they allowed her to pick the prison that she wanted to go to.
What? Nah, yo. They don't even allow you to do that in the military.
So it was either they allowed it or she was asking. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? That conversation was had. Whether it's coming correctly out of my mouth or not, I'll get it about 85.
85%. I'll take it. We 85% right here. That's a good average. That's a B.
Yeah.
The Staples Center is being renamed to the Crypto.com Arena starting Christmas Day. So to all us Lakers fans, RIP the Staples Center. I like the Staples Center. The name was cool. I don't know if I'm going to like Crypto.com Arena.
Crypto.com?
Crypto.com Arena is going to be the new name of the Staples Center starting Christmas Day.
I forgot the number on that deal, how much they paid for that. But it was quite a lot that they paid to get that.
$700 million over 20 years to get the rights to the name of the building. You know what? For $700 million, I changed my name to Crypto.com.
I ain't no changing my name for $40, so I know I'll do it.
A lot of people are upset with it though. Paul George says it's kind of like stripping the history here by calling it something else. Reggie Jackson would echo the sentiments. He says the Lakers have their history here. Kobe, especially. My era growing up watching those championships. Shaq. It's too many memories. It's gonna be hard to not call it the Staples Center. And I feel them. But still, I'm still gonna call it the Staples Center.
Yeah, do that. I mean, it's people kill me with certain things, like, and I guess it's just me. So I don't really the material or the physical. I don't really hold on to that as much as the event happened. Just because they changed the name doesn't take away all of the games that has been played thus far. You know what I'm saying? Those classic games that was played in the Staples Center. It is, you know what I'm saying? They're there. They happen. They're not erasing that just because they changed the name.
Now you say that. Well, you can say that. It's like, but that's kind of like if they changed the Carolina Panthers team name to like the Carolina Mudcats.
So.
You wouldn't care? You don't care about sports like that, though.
But I do. Well, I used to but now I think like this is so money driven and political.
Change. Yeah.
So, but if you're watching a championship game, or if you're talking about a game, you're not gonna, in your midst of your conversation, generally, you're not gonna be like they were playing in the Staples Center. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, yo, the Lakers killed Boston.
I don't know. We're just talking about when they say we're live at the Staples Center for the Lake. You know what I mean? It was just, and it took getting used to. But like, I just can't see that same feeling of excitement when they say we're in the Crypto.com arena for the Lakers versus the Nets.
How long has it been in Staples Center? Has it always
22 years? Because ever since they built it, you said they went from the Grand Western Forum to the Staples Center. The Staples Center was was a newly built facility, and it's always the Staples Center.
Okay,
and now it's not the Staples Center no more.
Well, see, that's one Staples. Is Staples really doing good business wise now?
Obviously not. They had that $700 million to give to the Lakers.
Like a lot of those places,
$35 million a year for $20 million. That's a lottery.
Yeah, so just like I don't know, the Mercedes-Benz.
Now my thing is, what's going to happen in 3 years or 4 years when Crypto.com folds? Because that just sounds like a shaky name. I don't think they're very stable.
I don't know. You got Bitcoin. Because, for whatever reason, it's phenomenal.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin is $66,000 now.
Per share,
per coin. And this, I want to say like 4 years ago, I think someone was like, Bitcoin is $6,000. I can't believe it's this high. I'm selling all of it. Man, I want a Bitcoin for Christmas. That's what I want. Just one Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'd be set.
I still got some people I got to sit with, and it was my plan to do that at the top of the year to really get into just different parts of the market, the cryptocurrency side, and then just getting becoming educated on what it is to be trading stock, the different ways to do it, the long term, the day trading, because there's people that's just right now living off of day trading, making like $800 a day. You know what I'm saying? Just so if I could get into that. Yeah, like
I just want to get into something where I ain't gotta wake up early, stay late, and deal with a bunch of people.
True.
That's all I want, man. I just I want, if I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of people, let it be on some comedy type stuff, not no Apple type stuff. No offense to my job, 'cause I love my job, I love my money, but sometimes, boy, like I'm tired, bro. I'm getting to that point now, like my kingdom for a nap, dude.
Speaking of comedy, so let's holler about your show last night.
Ah, man, it was amazing, dude.
Tell the people
what they want to know. Man, so we was in Goldsboro. It was a comedy show at Brewmasters in Goldsboro, hosted by the fiery ginger Matthew Dameron, right? Aoife Sinclair and Benjamin Long, both out of Raleigh. I think they're a couple now, so congrats to y'all. They opened and featured. Aoife opened, Ben, he featured, and I shut it down with the headline position. I mean, it was a great show from start to finish. Everybody was hilarious. Everybody was like, really, the crowd was engaged. The crowd was really vibing with us, man. Man, we had a ball last night, man.
And that's the best. Like when your audience is engaged and in tune and paying attention to the comics, that's the best. You know what I'm saying?
It is, man. It is. I could not ask for anything better than that, man. I couldn't ask for any sort of better type of situation to be put in. It was man, had the time of our lives. But you got a show coming up tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm at Nouveau tonight.
Okay, yo, we're gonna talk about that at the top of the hour. We got some jams right now. When we come back, we're gonna have Toron tell us about his fire show and the fire lineup they have going on tonight. Y'all keep it locked.
Salute.
Thank you, Mr. White Man. Appreciate that. I don't know what I did with my headphones, man.
They're on your head. Check it. While he's looking for his headphones, that's on his head real quick. Yo, I want to give a special I want to give a shout out to my little bruh out in Nebraska. Are you the illest in Nebraska? Yo, Jamal, salute to you, bro. I appreciate you. And yo, it is what it is. And we're gonna keep it moving.
Yo, shout out to everybody else, man.
Shout out to Jamal. HL's getting this stuff together, but it's cool. Tanya, salute. Levon, Kofi, Nicole, Queen T1, appreciate you. My big brother Al, Cindy, my big brother Knuckles, Shelly, Shell, and Charlin. What up? And I haven't looked into the chat, so if I miss anybody,
I got the chat.
You got the chat?
I'm too cool to be embarrassed.
Too cool to be embarrassed.
All right, we got Mr. C, Ashley P, Quana, Nicole, Joe from Fayetteville, Aisha, Jay Play. You said Kofi, right?
Yeah.
You
Got
said
Kofi.
Kofi. All right. And comedian Angie.
Angie. Yo, hilarious.
Well,
She's hilarious. She got movies out. She's doing it big right now.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yo, so you got something big going on tonight, man. Tell us about that, man.
I would say a couple of things, man. Right now, you'll be at Nouveau. I'm guessing it's downtown Raleigh somewhere. I'm not sure where Nouveau is. It'll be my first time performing there, but thanks to Miss Janine Slaughter, who's hilarious in her own right. She got me on the show, so I'll be at Nouveau tonight around 8 o'clock. And I'm trying to hit the stage first because I'm at the jet from Nouveau. And Brandon and I are we've been invited to the podcast Hammered.
And for those who don't know who B is, let them know who B is.
All right, so Brandon is the Brandon of the Brandon Rodgers Entertainment Company.
Your spouse.
He was here yesterday. Spouse? No. Can't even play like that.
When did y'all get married? I never forget that. I was like, did Toron and Brandon get married?
And you know we didn't.
And then invite me to the wedding.
Nah.
Like, y'all know how bad I want to be a ring bearer.
Right. You haven't missed anything. B and I've been invited to the Hammered podcast tonight. So I think it'll be live. It's gonna be kind of late though. Probably right 9:30. We'll be going live with that tonight. So on stage at Nouveau, leaving Nouveau, going to the Hammered podcast for an interview.
Can't wait to hear the podcast. Can't wait to see the show. Can't wait to see the text that your mama's gonna send. Baby, you got the sugars? So I'm gonna have to step out and say, Ma, no, I ain't married to no man.
She will ask. Something.
Oh, man. So, yo, the Coach K's last Battle of the Blues is coming up, right? Tickets are going for $500,000.
Yeah.
$500,000 for a college basketball game.
That's been posted. I think somebody that has that maybe a season ticket or a ticket for that game already, they're posting it. That's how much they want for it. I don't think it's been bought yet.
I'm like this. Do you understand? Though that would actually put 4 kids through college.
Yeah,
like as expensive as it is, that would put 4 kids through college at Duke University.
And there's one dude who, I guess, been a long time fan, only missed one game since '84 or something like that. So he was on the news. They asked him would he sell his ticket, and he was like,
"Hell no,
nah, I would."
You would sell your ticket for how much? If you had a ticket to the Duke UNC last game that Coach K is gonna coach, I mean, even like I'm a Carolina fan. I don't know. Are you Carolina? Or
Carolina.
All right, yeah. So like, how much would you sell that ticket for?
I'll throw it up just for fun. I'll throw it up at $1 million.
$1 million?
$1 million to sell my ticket. So anything or best offer. So anything that came close to that. Yeah.
What's the lowest you would sell it for?
Oh man, I'll take 10,000 for it.
Nah, I'm going 10. I'm sorry, if you gonna get my ticket, it's 100 G's or better.
100.
I'm serious, cause I go. I mean, you might be able to get it for 75, but yeah, at least I'm just looking at it like if someone's dumb enough to pay me $100,000 for this ticket, oh yeah, you can have it.
And it's like I said, that ticket that's out there, I think is $565,000. What they have that ticket priced at.
Right.
Somebody will pay that. There's somebody that will do that, but it's not that big of a deal to me. I just watch it on TV. So let me get these stacks, and I'm still gonna see the game. Don't have to fight traffic.
I like to go to the bar and like piss off Duke fans. Like the thing is, I remember I went to one Duke Carolina game in my entire life, bro, and I ain't gonna cap. It was lit.
In Cameron or
it was at Cameron.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was lit. It cost me. I was selling cars. It cost me $1,300 for that ticket, and I mean we was up in the rafters, dude.
Yeah.
And but it was a good time. It was a good time, and the best thing about it was we won. We won. It was a Tyler Hansborough was on the team.
Tyler,
yeah, and we won that game. Man, but it was just the fun of talking junk to Duke fans.
Yeah, I think my exciting story about Cameron indoor. When my cousin DJ was going to Duke, it was Duke against Wake Forest, Tim Duncan's senior year. So my DJ went in, got his ticket, came back out, handed me his school ID, his student ID. So I went in and got a ticket. I ended up watching the game from the floor. Yeah.
Oh wow, you got some good seats. So who went to the school? Was it your boy?
Duke, DJ. My cousin DJ went to Duke.
Oh wow.
And
devil worshiper.
He was on the football team, but DJ's more that academic. But he ended up walking onto the football team. He didn't get a whole lot of time, so he just ended up, just focusing on the books. But yeah, so I snuck into the Duke Wake Forest game, Tim Duncan's senior year.
Oh, that was a good game.
And they had a guard. Was it Rutledge? Tony Rutledge was a beast, but I don't think he ever made it to the league though. Rutland, whoever the guard was for Wake Forest during that time.
Okay.
Was
Wake Forest had a pretty good squad that year. Tim Duncan was there.
I want to say Wake Forest won that game. I think Wake Forest won, but it was Duncan's senior year. But yeah, I would give me 10,000 for it, or if I had season tickets, whatever my season ticket cost was, that times 2.
I would do it like so. I would have fun with it. I make it like some indecent proposal stuff. I tell you what, one night with your wife for these tickets. Like the sad part is every summer I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because there's people that's doing that for nothing, for free. There's a whole section. You could Google that.
Yeah.
There's a whole section of that going on.
Yo, could you smash another man's wife?
No.
And know about it?
Especially if he's right there in the room. Nah. I feel like that's a whole setup.
Maybe watch like you asking to get shot in the ass or something like that.
Yeah, that's a whole setup. So nah, couldn't do that. But it's gonna be interesting to see what these tickets go for. And salute as much as I hate to say it, man, Coach K has to get his props, for what he does as a coach.
He don't.
Yeah.
F Coach K. He look like the devil mascot.
He is pointy in the face, but what he's done with that basketball organization.
Yeah, all he did with that basketball organization is make the most annoying fan base since the Dallas Cowboys. That's what he did.
He did what?
Make the most annoying fan base since the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, they up there together, like I said.
Duke get no love from me. Coach K, he gets some respect, a little bit of respect. A little bit.
Got
like
to.
a teeny weeny little bit.
A little bit's better than none. So
you know, like because at the end of the day, like you said, he did accomplish many things.
Yeah.
Because like before him and after him, Duke ain't win no more championships. Like their whole run to championships ends with Coach K.
Absolutely. And granted, I definitely hope they lose. You know, I don't want him to get a championship this year.
Yeah, I hope Hubie. I'm hoping for Hubie Davis and his white wife.
Oh, we gotta put her in the picture.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know Hubert Davis, coach of UNC. You know he loved his white wife. Him and his white wife are doing real well right now.
Yo,
remember that
when he did on that press conference, man, just out of the blue. So
I was like, look at this coon here.
So how do you think your practice is gonna go? Practice is gonna go good, and he was like, but I got a white wife.
Yeah, I got a white wife, and me and my white wife are doing real good.
I'm like,
don't ask me no questions about me and my white wife. I'm gonna tell you everything.
Yeah, I'm like, cool, but that won't the question. That was funny to me. But I definitely hope he has a great career at UNC. And if he was to get the championship this year, what?
He ain't getting no championship this year. Not with them Carolina Bulls.
What's their record now? Because NC State lost last night, and they're 4-1. So State was doing pretty good.
Yeah, State's doing all right, man. But I don't even know what the record is right now. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what our record is. I ain't been watching.
Me either.
Following. I've been too busy doing these shows.
You've been on the grind.
But I got to say something to K. Blevins. MFing Cowboys. They the sorriest organization ever. That is the worst organization to ever have existed. And I hope you're white because I can't respect a black person who likes the Cowboys.
Nah, she's not white at all. Oh. Salute to you. Congrats on your house.
Congrats on your house, but I hope you ain't got no cowboy paraphernalia on it. That's like...
Oh, she's diehard. She's diehard. Diehard. Screaming at the TV. She
says, I'm black.
Are
you though? Are you? Because we're going to take your black card for being a Cowboy fan. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like your black card has been revoked. If you're that vocal about loving a team with the most racist, prejudiced owner in the NFL, if you're okay with your owner not giving a damn about black lives, yeah, your black card has been revoked. Sorry about that. Love your Cowboys. Go ahead, love them. Love your Cowboys. Just know that you love a football team more than you love your own people. That's all I'm saying about that. You don't care about black lives if you like the Cowboys. But it's your decision to make. You know, I'm not gonna guilt you and pressure you into, you know, throwing your team colors down. Hey, you know, everybody, you know, we all, you know, make deals with the devil. You know, we all ride with some things that just aren't right, and that's fine. You can turn a blind eye to all the donations that your owner makes to Blue Lives Matter. You know, that's perfectly fine. You know, and all the things he's doing to shut down Black Lives Matter and, you know, penalizing his players for taking a kneel during the national anthem. That is all great. Love your racist ass, oppressor owning team. Yeah. Anyway, got some jams for you. You ever just couldn't hit the button? I couldn't hit the button, man. I was feeling that one. I was like, ooh, this was so good. That bass line, bro, that starter. Oh, man.
I got a question for you from one of my big bros.
All right, what's up?
All right, first, real quick, shout out to Michelle out in Nebraska. The Midwest is rocking with us. We got Omaha, we got Nebraska and Oklahoma rocking with us.
Oh, that's what's up.
DJ Sweater, my brother Chris. Again, Miss Kadia, congratulations to you. Walt Baby Love, salute to you, cuzzo. And you hit Joe and so we hit Joe
from the Ville.
And then we got Miss Patty D2.
I don't even know who that is.
Me either, but we appreciate you.
But love you.
All right, so I had a question. If you had a son that was drafted
into the military or to the NBA?
NFL by the Cowboys, first round, how would you feel?
How would I feel if I had a son
that was
drafted by the Cowboys? I would literally hate it. I would hate the fact that my son works for Jerry Jones. I understand that it's his dream, and his decision. I mean, you did enough to make it to the NFL.
Right.
You make the call on what you would want to do. Would I buy any cowboy paraphernalia? No, but I would wear the free stuff in support of my son. My son.
Yeah.
Not the cowboy organization. I would support my son. I would wear my son's jersey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, would I have a cowboy bumper sticker, or would I have my house cowboyed out? Would the Cowboys be my favorite team? They would, because my son is on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I would encourage my son that as soon as he can, trade out of that team, trade out of that organization. Only because, like I said, I wouldn't want my son working for a despicable person like Jerry Jones. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Joe said, the NFL is racist as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that with presidents, like Joe Biden's racist. But why is everyone focused on Trump? Because Trump's the loudest, most overt racist.
Right.
And I would not want my son working for that person. Like, there's other people that may have a little bit of sense of moral, a sense of focus, where they can actually be decent to their employees, even though they're racist as hell. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of businesses that do that now. However, I would not want my son working for the devil himself.
All right.
Does that answer the question?
I mean, it definitely answers the question.
Okay.
That shit. And, yeah. I feel that.
There is no chance in hell to turn HL into a Cowboy fan, because guess what? HL ain't got no son. so like literally one of my nieces would have to be drafted by the Cowboys for me to root for the Cowboys. That's about it. And I don't think they're gonna draft a black girl.
Nah, she probably won't make it.
Nah, they will crush my baby. Now I gotta go out there and fight. Like they go out there and crush my baby if they want to. You ain't even gonna see their mama or their dad come out on the field. It'd be me, the uncle, the drunk uncle, the high uncle. Like, messed up my high, hurt my baby. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. This is the thing, man. When it comes to my nieces, I don't play.
Yeah,
I do not. I love my nieces. My nieces are my little. That's my week. That's my kryptonite. You wanna? I ain't gonna say that, but you wanna hurt me. That's how it happened to my nieces.
That's where your heart is. That's They got a big piece of your uncle's heart.
Yeah, yeah. They got all my heart, yeah. Because I got a very small heart anyway. My heart ain't that big. You know what, Joe? Right, I am looking for prospects to make me an NFL play. Number one, if you ain't 300, you gotta be 300 to do something. You gotta be 300 to see something. Number one, let's start there. You gotta at least be 6'4", and you gotta have a wide back. That's what I need in my woman, so we can breed us an NFL player. I need a wide back. I need 6'4". I need to be about 300 pounds, and we can make us an NFL superstar. But I did see where a little girl, a 9-year-old little girl, is been found. She was lost for 2 days, and she was found. Apparently, the kidnappers brought her back. I was like, get your baby.
What was her culture? What's her nation?
She was black.
She was like, well, y'all, oh man,
Gabriella McMillan.
Question after question after question. They was like, yo, bro, I can't take
yo, you take this little mom back.
I can't take it. You remember the address? Where we pick her up from?
What do we get? How do we get back to your house?
Let's go drop her back off. My mama said.
Mama said y'all ain't doing it right. Y'all ain't driving. It's on this side of the road.
These ain't real raviolis.
Hey,
she clouded on there. They embarrassed. She like, this is the store-bought.
Why y'all so broke? I thought y'all were kidnappers. Y'all ain't get no ransom.
Your couch and your love seat don't match. They feelings hurt. So
she hurt all they feelings, man. She hurt all they. Why your t-shirt dingy?
My daddy said, "Don't hold your gun like that." And yo, Patty D2 is my sister, my big sister Patricia. So shout out to you, love you, sis.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Appreciate Toron's family. Y'all be deep. There's always 13 of y'all. That's new 13 every day. Like this, like when did Cousin Knuckles come into the picture? Like Cousin Knuckles just popped up.
Knuckles.
There you go.
Knuckles. Knuckles.
Yeah.
We've been cool since 2011.
So it's funny, man. Back in the day, you used to be like, Knuckles.
I had no clue.
My cousin Knuckles. I was like, yo, did Did he touch you?
Absolutely not.
Oh man, you said it with such love in your voice, man. Big brother Knuckles. Yeah, there we go with the bass in the voice. But yeah. So old girl, glad she's safe. You know.
Yeah.
That black girl magic boy. She wore them out.
Black girls rock.
She was in the back seat like, yo, why does it smell like this in here? I'm hungry. They probably tried to feed her.
No,
I don't eat that. I don't eat that.
Nah, they had to. So when they took her back to the parent, they were like, we fed her already. We sorry.
They ain't give me real raviolis, mama. They
ain't have real raviolis. These ain't real raviolis.
And then the funny thing is, there was a headline that says, family worries, girl missing in Durham is hungry and cold. Nah, she was straight.
She was good.
You had to be one hell of a terrible kid for a kidnapper to bring your ass back.
For the kidnappers to take you back home.
I ain't worried about them getting called on the cops or nothing. Like, she don't know where we stay. Ma, they stay right there. 403 Pope Street.
You ain't got the internet. What's your Wi-Fi?
What's your Wi-Fi password? Why your Wi-Fi so slow?
Ooh, you on dial-up.
Why you ain't got no cable? I ain't trying to watch W12 channel 12 all day. Come on, ain't no cartoon.
Happy she's back home, but what if that's really how it went down? They just got so annoyed.
Oh, they just carried into the house like this. Just dropped them. We sorry. Yeah.
Like, we can't get no money for her.
Like they're probably like, man, they ain't gonna pay. Like, if you had a bad kid, would you pay to get your child back?
Yeah. Cause that's my bad kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'll let them have it. I'll let them go. I was just like, man, I'll make another one too. You know how easy it is to make a baby?
It's very easy and fun, I might add.
Yeah, it's very fun.
But once you have it, regardless of how bad they are, you still gonna, you're not gonna know anything.
I literally think like I would put my 7-year-old up for adoption if I needed to. Like if if she just like if I had a kid and they were just so annoying. And I was just like, for example, let's say I'm co-parenting because I'm not with the baby mama, right? And she leave the baby with me for the weekend. And if she ain't in a adoption agency or left at a fire station by Saturday night, I don't think. Yo, you made it. You congratulations, baby. So you almost at the fire station. I will leave a baby at the fire station. Someone will take care of it. People love kids. They just hate adults.
That was also a rash of that going on because for a while, there was several people
leaving their babies at the fire station.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had reported that when we first started the show. That's when there was a influx of people leaving babies at the fire station. You know what I blame? The show This Is Us. That's where they left Randall. They left Randall at the fire station. Next thing you know, everybody started leaving their babies at fire stations.
There's a lot of people influenced by TV.
Yeah. I'm one of those people. That's why Love Me Sexy is in my top 10 greatest songs of all time. Right behind Genie in the Bottle.
Christina Aguilera.
Boy, that is my jam right there. I ain't gonna play it.
Yeah, Christina can blow.
Yeah, Christina's a killer, man. It's like that. The song slaps, bruh. But we don't. But like because I'm black and I'm big, I'm not supposed to like stuff like that. Yeah. I don't care. You can get y'all.
You can like it.
Exactly. I'm about to play it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play Genie in the Bottle.
I believe you haven't already.
Ah man. What do you mean? You can't believe I haven't?
Because you hadn't played it.
What? I've played it before. I played that before, and I played her second favorite song before, which is Love for All Seasons. I got you. I'm gonna do it today.
I need to hear it. I need it.
You need it? You need it in your life?
I need it.
Well, I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna go ahead and bust out some Christina Aguilera for y'all.
On this thugged out station.
Thugged out. Yo, because we hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? We killers. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna ride up on the cat and shoot. Like, you know what? What if young Dolph got shot by a dude that was bumping Christina Aguilera? Like you know what I mean? Because, you got to be hard to play Christina Aguilera because, you get shot in the hood for something like that. Anyway, I got y'all. I got 2 jams by Christina Aguilera. I got Genie in the Bottle and Love for All Seasons. Y'all keep it locked.
Salute.